So what is the Team Minute HIT? I spent a lot of time in senior management, and I had a large team. I also spent a lot of time in sports. I was a high-end achieving athlete. And it's so important to bring a team together and have conversations from a place of evolution, from a place of positivity. And it's not the yes, yes, yes participation ribbon stuff. It's the real thing of looking at what can we do better and how can I help you? So when you bring a team together with the Team Minute HIT, I suggest once a week. It's not coming in for your weekly dredgings of how many calls did you have? What did I do? What did I do here? How can I do better? Activity. Oh, I'm having a problem. We'll do more activity. No, that's not it. You need to pause and you need to measure. So it's going around the room, whoever is on the team, and giving them the opportunity to have some conversation, to have some dialogue, right? For getting opinions on what we can do better because we're having a challenge, right? We are missing so many mentors. Well, if our teams just did this, that's one of the greatest forms of mentorship. So when we're sitting together in a Team Minute HIT, what do we ask? What do we do? We ask the question of what got in your way this week from obtaining your goal that you set? And then asking the rest of the ones after that person had their time to have their conversation of how could Kim do this better? And we'd have some conversation around that. And then letting them know and listening to what truly got in their way and giving them permission to say that. Because a lot of times people will say, well, this got in my way or life got in the way or whatever it may be. And it's not an excuse. We just need to be honest and upfront of what's happening. We help them figure out what do they need to do less of so they can do more and accomplish their goals. But going around the room of what got in your way of achieving your goals, how could you have done this better, what have you learned, and what's the new goal for next week? And just having that really positive dialogue. So we worry about asking the same question week after week or month after month, whatever structure works for your team. That should not be your worry. If that is your worry, that means you need to do some more leadership building with your team. Because it's the same thing. We need that consistency. We need to keep looking at the same thing. So if it feels mundane or people are not talking or engaging, you need to take a step back and look at the whole entire situation, the culture, the dynamics. That's the part that really needs to be looked at. We need to look at the same thing over and over. You look at any playbook, you look at, or you listen to any coaches talking, they go through the same thing over and over. They look at these certain key point indicators that we need to look at. And so by understanding where people are having the challenges, how do we move this forward? And then as you are going through this with your team starts contributing more. If you are coming from the right place, if you have a strong culture, they start contributing more. They start adding to the questions and the conversations. They start helping you engage and formulate the agenda for that week or that month. So it's, if you're having troubles, look at the culture. There's something missing there.